Welcome back. Two top officials of the Board of Control for Cricket in India, Secretary Sanjay Jagdale and Treasurer Ajay Shirkle, resigned yesterday in the wake of the spot-fixing scandal. Meanwhile, in a new development, Chairman of the lucrative Indian Premier League Rajiv Shukla also stepped down from his post in the IPL this evening, citing the recent controversies. Also, Indian media, politicians and the public are urging the President of the BCCI N. Srinivasan to step down, as his son-in-law Gurunath Meyyappan was earlier arrested in connection with the spot-fixing scandal.
Shantakumaran Srishant and his Rajasthan Royals teammates Ankit Chavan and Ajit Chandila were arrested by the Delhi police on the 15th of last month on allegations of spot-fixing in the recently concluded Indian Premier League. Police later arrested Gurunath Meyyappan, the son-in-law of the chief of BCCI N. Srinivasan. Indian Sports Minister Jitendra Singh also said that the ministry feels ashamed to see cricketers being arrested over charges of corruption. I was deeply hurt by the latest developments that took place in Indian cricket. I was hurt just in a way millions of cricket fans have been hurt since I, as a former player, am attached to the game for so long. Some changes must be done to restore the early status of the game in the country. Meanwhile, Ajay Shirkle, who stepped down from the post of treasurer of the BCCI, said that he was not happy with the way in which the BCCI had handled the issues of spot fixing.
සභාපතිවරයාට කිසිම ඕනකමක් වෙලා නැහැ අයින් වෙන්න. මොකද එතුමා හදන්නේ කොහොම හරි එතුමාගේ බෑනම ආරක්ෂා කරන්න. දැන් අද වෙනකොට ශ්‍රී ලංකා
The president of the BCCI is showing no signs of stepping down from his post. He is trying to protect his son-in-law. The finger has also been pointed out at Sri Lanka cricket, claiming that there is corruption in the SLPL, alleging that the owners of teams are bookies. But the officials of SLC did not show any interest of looking into it. What has happened in our country is that the leaders and politicians protect these persons for their own benefit. But in India, the media and the politicians are exerting pressure to remove these unwanted individuals.
විශේෂයෙන්ම මාධ්‍යයෙන් ආපු පීඩනයත් එක්ක ඒ රටේ ඉන්න දේශපාලන දෙපැත්තෙම ආණ්ඩුවේ සහ විපක්ෂයේ දේශපාලන නායකයෝ බලපෑම් කරන මේ අනවශ්‍ය පුද්ගලයන් ඉවත් කරන්න.
Meanwhile, Rajasthan Royals player Ankit Chavan was released from the Tihar jail on bail as his marriage is scheduled for tomorrow. Chavan had sought bail, citing that the cancellation of the wedding would harm his reputation and that of his fiancée.
The livelihoods of several individuals have been disrupted as a result of the activation of the southwest monsoons, putting more misery to these people who have been affected by the inclement weather. The Met Department noted that the rainy weather conditions will continue over the next few days as well.
The Sellakanda area in Ensalvatuyaya Denyaya faces a risk of landslides. The inspection of the area was carried out by the acting Mathura District Secretary as well as officials of the Disaster Management Centre this morning. 81 persons residing in 18 houses in the area have been temporarily relocated to the Tamil College in Ensalvatha. A section of the road from Vallethoda to Kadduva in the Thiyogoda Division Secretariat area in Mathura caved into the Nilvala River owing to the adverse weather. The electricity supply to the area was cut off as the electricity cables were damaged as a result of the heavy downpour. Spill gates of the Kukuleganga Reservoir was opened today. The Atampite area along the Bulat Singala Molkava main road was inundated as a result. With the activation of the southwest monsoons, the National Building Research Organisation was quick to issue a landslide warning to several areas. The highest rainfall during the last 24 hours ending at 8:30 this morning was reported from 14 Colombo this morning.
The Mahasangha stresses on the need for the opposition leader to instill democracy in the party before attempting to propose a new constitution to the country. They point out that the opposition leader is deceiving the people by attempting to introduce a democratic constitution to the country while covering the party through the dictatorial constitution.
A draft constitution consisting of 7 key areas to be introduced through a UNP regime was unveiled recently.
එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂය කියලා කියන මේ රටේ තියෙන දෙවන්තම ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදී පක්ෂය. නමුත් එතුමා අද ලෝකයට ලංකාවාසීන්ට ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදය ගැන කියන්නත් අයිතිවාසිකම් ගැන කියන්නත් මත්තෙන්
The United National Party is the largest democratic political party in the country. The opposition leader is preaching about democracy and rights to the people of this country and the world in a backdrop where he has destroyed the democracy within the UNP. Under his leadership, the party depicts a dictatorship. Parliamentarians cannot carry out activities, nor can they build the name of the party. All these efforts have been restricted by him. Before attempting to amend the constitution in Sri Lanka, Ranil Wickremesinghe should first embrace democracy and protect it within his own party. If this materializes, then the country will accept this new constitution that they have drafted.
මම හිතනවා එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂයේ ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදීත්වයේ රැකීම සඳහා රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ නායකතුමා පළමු කොට ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදීත්වයට ඇතුල් වෙලා පක්ෂයේ ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදී කරලා මේ නව ව්‍යවස්ථාවක් හදන්න දෙනවා නම් කරනවා නම් රට පිළිගන්නේ.
රටේ ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදය තහවුරු කරන්නට පළමුව එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂ නායකයා වහාම කළ යුතු කාරණාව තමයි පක්ෂයේ ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදයේ තහවුරු කිරීම. එහෙනම් ඔහු කළ යුතු වන්නේ බලයට පත් වෙන්නට පෙනෙන තෙක්මානයක වැඩපිළිවෙලක් නැති නායකයා මේ බොරු විවස්ථා.
Before attempting to establish democracy in the country, the leader of the United National Party should first ensure democracy within the UNP. A leader who has no plan to come into power in the future is deceiving the people with this draft constitution. What he should do is to create a constitution in the UNP that ensures democracy and set a precedent that the party is functioning in a democratic manner. Subsequent to this, he could work towards ensuring democracy and the people's supremacy in the country. However, presenting a constitution for the country while ruling the party in a dictatorial manner and dragging the party towards defeat is merely an attempt to deceive the public.
වැඩපිළිවෙලකට මෙවැනි දෙයක් පිළිබඳව හිතන්නට පුළුවන්. එහෙම නොසිතා තමන් තුළ ඒකාධිපතිත්වයේ තියාගෙන ඒ ඒකාධිපතිත්වයේ තුළ තමන් පක්ෂය මෙහෙවමින් පක්ෂය සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම පරාජය කරා ඇදගෙන යමින් බොරු විවස්ථා කෙටුම්පත විවස්ථාවක් ඉදිරිපත් කරලා මේ කරන්නට හදන්නේ නැවතත් ජනතා රැවටිල්ලක්.
The remains of late parliamentarian Dr. Jayala Jayawardena have been placed at his residence in Veligampetiya, Jayala. A large crowd paid their last respects to the late parliamentarian.
A group including members of the clergy and ministers were present to pay their final respects to late parliamentarian Dr. Jayala Jayawardena down St. Anna Lane in Veligampetiya last night and today.
He was a man of substance, a man who felt it was important to develop relations with people from across the political spectrum, I know. Also helped me as British High Commissioner, and I know that he would be missed by his colleagues.
UMP MP Dr. Jayala Jayawardena passed away while receiving treatment at a private hospital in Singapore. The funeral of late MP Dr. Jayala Jayawardena will be performed on Sunday at the Roman Catholic Public Cemetery in Veligampetiya, Jayala.